Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now before beginning today's video, can we just take a moment to appreciate this natural glam, this no makeup moment that I'm having on my face right now, because I am obsessed. Honestly, I was in mood for some drama, so I thought, you know what, let's just sit down with some makeup. So I was literally sitting with my makeup for 2 hours, just playing around for the fun of it, for not recording, for not going out, for nothing, but just for like enjoying. I highly recommend you do it too, because you know, sometimes you just need those days when you're doing makeup just for the heck of doing makeup and not because of a reason particularly. But yes, with that being said, I wanted to today update you guys with my project pan. I actually have a really great update today because I am going to be rolling out 3 products. We are also going to be rolling in 3 products. Pause this video right now and comment down below what do you think I'm going to be rolling out. Let's see how well you can guess these products, but I'm not going to make this intro any longer. So if you want to know my final update before we refresh the project next month, then please keep on watching. Alrighty, the first product I want to talk about is my Smashbox Primer Oil, and this is what my oil looked last month. As you can see, we had some great progress on it from the introduction, and this is where we are today. Now if I'm being completely honest, I felt sick in there for a bit. So for 2 weeks straight I was in my bed, and makeup was my last priority, healing was my first priority. So all of my progress is slightly slower, but nonetheless progress is progress. So here is where we are today. We are down till primer bit, so we still have a lot of oil to go. Now honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this up before we refresh our project or not. We might be really close to finishing up, but I'm just glad I've gotten such great usage on it. This could actually go either way, I'm not really sure till now, but as I said, I'm just glad that I have so much progress on it, because this was just sitting in my vanity, not being used or anything of that sort. I have been really enjoying this because my makeup, at least the foundations that gel well with this, are going really beautifully on top of it. This tends to oxidize a couple of my other foundations, so I have a couple of foundations that work with it, and that's what I've been working with. But yeah, I really want to finish up, but I'm not going to force use it, or not going to use it just like that for the sake of it. So let's see if we can finish it up or not by the month end, like March end. Wish me luck, guys. Let's see if we can do this. I want to do this, but I'm not going to force it. That's where I am with this one. Next up, I have my Fenty Matchstick, and this is in the shade Amber. This is what I use for cream contouring because this is a cool shade. Now, this is what my progress looked like last month. Again, I had great progress on this because I was wearing a lot of makeup during January. I had a lot of weddings and whatnot to attend, so I was, you know, doing makeup twice a day sometimes. Obviously, February that way was very slow for me. As I said, I felt sick in there and a lot of things happened. So I just want to quickly share my progress with you for this month. We still have some great progress. I can definitely see like a visual change in the amount of product I have, but there's still so much. Honestly, I do not think we will be able to finish it up by March, and my goal with this one was to finish it up. I do not think we'll be able to do that, but again, I'm just so glad that I at least used up so much of this, because this was also just lying in my vanity. I wasn't really using it. When I rolled it into my project, I had used it what, 10 or 15 odd times, and now I have used it so much. If I have to guesstimate, I have used it about, I would say, 40 times already, which is a very nice number, at least from where we started. So yeah, let's see till where we can go by March end. I'll be happy nonetheless. For my next product, again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it up or not. Like, I have great progress on it, but still, at the end of the day, it is a cream blusher. I have my Colourpop Supershock Cheek in the shade Fun with Friends, and this is what it looked last month. As you can see, we had a beautiful pan going on, and this is where we are today. I have clearly expanded that pan a lot. The product isn't too thick on the corners as well. Like, the dip is really nice and intense, but at the end of the day, this is a blush, and with blush, it's so unexpected whether or not you'll be able to finish them up. I have a feeling that I might be able to finish it up by March end. I'm not really sure. Like, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on this as well. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I'm feeling very divided. But yeah, I'm just again so glad. Like, look at that progress. I am just running with it. Like, I'm going through this so quickly, and I'm so excited to see the pan expand every single time I'm using this product. It's so exciting, but I really like this product. It looks very nice on my skin. I can wear it on my bare skin days as well. I generally do not wear it too much on my bare skin days because I wear something else on my bare skin days, but at least every single time I'm doing makeup, I apply this underneath any other blusher. So I do like layer my blushes and all of that. So I have been wearing this very constantly. Again, guesstimating, I would have used this about 50 times because I have used it I have used it on a couple of days where I wasn't wearing makeup, but 50 times is what I'm going to guesstimate, which is a great amount of usage again. Now it is time to update you on my bronzer and my highlighter duo. So if you saw my last update, you would know I actually did not roll in a highlighter and a bronzer duo, but I had my Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate and my Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze, and I was treating it as a duo. And my goal with it was to hit pan on both of these. That's going to be my goal with my bronzers and my highlighters, so that I can move to my collection and just try out and use as many bronzers and highlighters as I can. So this is what my duo looked like last month. There was some disturbance in the pan, but not so much. And this is where we are today. I have pan on both my bronzer and my highlighter, and we have a beautiful waffle pan shining underneath both of these. Now this took me way longer than I honestly expected, because I did have like a nice dip going on in both of these. The pans are very deep, and because it's a waffle pan, that generally takes a lot longer than a normal shiny pan, because waffle pan, the way it's made and everything, the product is much more firmer pressed and all of that. But we have pans in here, so we will be rolling these out, and we will be rolling a new duo in towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But I'm so glad that these are out, because again, if you saw my video, you would know that this bronzer, even though this is slightly deeper than the Kylie one, isn't as deep as I would prefer in the summertime. So I am going to be rolling in something that's slightly more deeper and slightly more bronzy. And this highlighter was slightly icy on me, like I have all of the products on my face today. So if you can see, it's slightly more icy, and as the sun's going to come about to play more now, and I will get a slight tan on, this would not suit my skin tone as much as I thought it would. But yes, both of these have pans. I love the products. They're very smooth and nice texture and all of that, but the shades I feel like wouldn't have worked for me in the summertime. So I'm glad to be rolling these out, and I will be rolling a new duo in. I'm so happy that this is the first rollout, and I'm working more towards getting to know my own collection a little better and seeing what would work better for me at what point of the year. So yeah, these are going to be rolling out. So let's move on to the next product now. Moving right along to the next product, I've been working on my Essence Eyebrow Stylist, and last month I had to sadly repress it because it crumbled completely, and this is what it was looking like last month. It looked like a new pan altogether, and I was a little overwhelmed because I thought, you know what, I'm never going to finish it up, because my goal is to finish the darker brown shade up. But this is where we are at today. I have sort of a double pan going on, which is honestly crazy to me. The thing is that there wasn't a lot of product, so the layer was very thin, and I hit pan really quickly as well. I think on my third or my fourth usage I hit pan, and then I was expanding that pan, and I remembered how side pan just made everything crumble up. So I started working on another spot, and then I hit pan there as well, which is expanding with every usage. But this is where we are right now. Do I think if we can finish it up by March end? I do not, because there's still a lot of product. Even though it is a thin layer, there's still a lot, and your eyebrows don't need a lot of product, right? But I'm still gonna work at it. I'm gonna see where can I get with this one. I'm so happy with a double pan. Honestly, a double pan. I wasn't anticipating it, but I'm so happy that I have it. Next up, I was working on my Lime Prime Diamond D, which is a beautiful glitter shadow, and this is what was looking like last month. My goal with this one was to use it 30 times, and by last update I had already used it 16 times, so I had to just use it 14 more times, and this is where we are today. And I'm happy to report that I've actually used it 31 times. Today is the 31st time I've used it. I've used it in my inner corner and on a little bit on my lower lash line, and that's how I've been really enjoying this as well. This last month I was using it more like an inner corner highlight or on top of my liner. I wasn't applying it all over my lid, which I honestly did as well. Like I have applied it all over the lid too, but mostly in my inner corners and a little bit on the lower lash line is how I've been really enjoying it. So you might not see that much of a jump in the usage, because during the first month I was using it more as an eyeshadow topper, so I was applying it all over my lid. But this month I used it more like an inner corner highlight, and again I've been really enjoying it that way. The usage, again, you might not see a jump, but we've used it 31 times, so even this would be rolling out of the project. When we started this project, this was pretty much full. This was almost new. I hadn't used it a lot of times, and now we are down to, I don't even know, I want to say like maybe the last 1/3 bit, and I can now see the sponge tip that had fallen into this. The sponge of this one is broken, like the applicator bit, it is broken, and now I can see it. So we have visually made a great progress as well, because I earlier couldn't see it and now I can see it, and I'm just like, why did you break on me? Like why did you break on me? But this was such a beautiful glitter shadow. Honestly, I would not mind like circling back to it later on to completely finish it up, because I've been enjoying it a lot. It's such a beautiful product. It just makes everything look so much more, you know, posh and just so much more glittery and fun and all of that. So yeah, for right now we'll be rolling this out, but I'm sure I will be using this even if it's not in the project, because that's how much I enjoyed it. The last eye product I was working on is my Colorbar all-rounder pencil in the shade Sexy Silhouette, and my goal with this one was to use it 20 times, since it is a beautiful deep pinkish red color, and 20 times is a great usage amount. Now this is what it was looking like last month, and I already used it about 8 times and I had 12 more uses to go, and I'm happy to report that I have used it 12 times. times. I used it as a liner, I used it as a base. I also have it on my eyes right now, like you can see in my crease and everything. So I have used it all over my eyes as a base, and then I smudged it in my crease and also on my lower lash line, and then I've layered it with a couple of eyeshadows. I've used it in so many different ways. I've been really enjoying this pencil, and 20 times was a joy to be used. Now honestly, I don't know if you'll be seeing any visual progress, because pencils like these, they take forever and a half in showing any visual progress, and I have sort of broken it as well, like it sort of snapped from the base. I don't know how, but I used it 20 times and I'm so glad that I did. This has a lot of products still to go, so I don't think I'll be able to finish it up anytime in the future, but it was such a beautiful shade. If you're looking for a beautiful deep pink red shade, because I love using this in the waterline as well and as a liner, it's a joy. And you can also use it as your lip liner, because it is an all-rounder pencil. I did use it on my lips once. I'm not counting it towards the 20 uses, because I did use it on my eyes on the same day, so you know it is like 20 uses just on the eyes. But yeah, such a beautiful product, such a joy to use, and they have some amazing colors in here, so definitely check this range out. Now that I've talked about all three of my rollouts, you don't have to guess, but all of my lip products are staying in for the last month, the last push, the last leg. And the first product I want to talk about is my Maybelline Creamy Matte in the shade Mysterious Mocha. It's a beautiful shade, I love it so much, and my goal with this one is to finish it up completely. I had made some great progress in just 1 month, especially because it's such a neutral and beautiful color. You can wear it on top of anything and everything. I actually have it on today as well. I know it's slightly hard to believe, but I have it on top of a really dark lip liner, so it has that vampy feel to it. But let's get to today's progress, and this is where we are today. I know it looks like I've made some great progress, because you can visually see that the lipstick has gone down a lot, but we still have a lot of product in there, which I do not think we'll be able to finish up by month end, because this is just a lot of lipstick and not a lot of area to apply on. And I rarely do reapplications, because my lipstick tends to stay, and especially with this formulation, it tends to stay for a really nice amount of time as well. So yeah, we still have a lot of product in here. I do not think I'll be able to finish it up, but just looking at the progress, I'm so happy that I got such nice usage out of a color and a product that I so deeply love. It's not even about the money, you know. Sometimes you want to use products that you've spent a lot of money on. This was something I got in PR, so I actually didn't spend anything on it, but just because it's such a beautiful product, I want to use it and, you know, just not let it go to waste. So yeah, we have great progress. I don't think I'll be able to meet my goal, but I'm still so happy that I'm using it up. Next up, I have my Huda Beauty Demi Matte in the shade Sheikha, and this is what it was looking like last month. My goal with this one again is to finish it up, and we have the same looking lipstick again this month, because I cannot tell you, for the love of God, I cannot tell you where we are, because it does not truly settle down. Now we do have some windowing that is happening even without me trying to window it out. Like there are windows that are just staying like that, but I do not think my lipstick is up till there. So honestly, it's one of those products, till you finish it, you won't know where you are, and that is the only thing I can say. It's a beautiful shade. I wear this shade as a blush and as a lipstick on my no makeup days, where I'm just heading out like that. Although this tends to bleed a lot, like if I eat anything, or even if I don't eat anything, it just goes everywhere. So that has been an issue that just makes me stay away from this lipstick a little, and I just use it like a blush. But it's a beautiful shade. I love the finish of this one. I love the glossy finish that it has on my lips. I just wish that it feathered a little less. Alrighty, let's talk about the last product I had been working on before we move on to the roll-ins. Now this product knocked my socks off, and how. I honestly thought this would be something very easy to finish. I'm talking about my Studio West Tropical Diva lip gloss, and this is what we were looking at like last month. Now my goal with this one was to completely finish it up, and when I rolled it in, I was like, this will be such an easy task. But look at where we are today. We are still at just the halfway mark. Honestly guys, this is such a value for money product, but I think they've discontinued it. However, Studio West does have some other lip glosses, so definitely check them out, because you don't need a lot, you do not need to reapply, it stays on, it has a beautiful shine. I have it on today as well. This is such a great lip gloss. I don't think I'll be able to finish it up by March, and I'm completely recanting my statement, because this is not gonna get finished. I've been using this so constantly, but it's still just at the halfway mark. So that's what I'm gonna say. It's a worth your money product. That is literally what I'm gonna say. I'm so happy to find a lip gloss that works so well, stays so well, does not need knee applications. But yeah, just looking at this progress, I'm just like, whoa, I totally underestimated you, and I'm truly sorry. It is now my favorite time. We're going to be rolling in some new products. So the first thing we're going to be replacing is the duo that we were working on. So I'm going to be introducing another bronzer and a highlighter in here, and again my goal is going to be just to hit pan. So for the bronzer, I have my Model Co Glow Baby Glow bronzer with me right here. This is a humongous pan, I feel like this is inspired by the Marc Jacobs bronzer, which is also pretty huge. Now this is what we are are looking at right now, I do have a decent amount of dip in the center of the product right there. So I think like hitting pan won't be that much, and I will be able to make sure that do I like this product enough to keep it in my collection, or do I want to move it out of my collection, or do I want to work on it more. This does have a little bit of shimmer in there as well. Let me give you a swatch so you can see what it looks like. And this is deeper than the other bronzers I've been working on, so this is going to be great for the summertime as well. Because I'm introducing it right now, even if I don't hit pan, I don't think I'll refresh it or during my quarterly refresh, because we're just introducing this right now. However, I have a good feeling about it that I might hit pan really quickly, because look at that crack happening. Now this is something I got a while ago. It's been a while since I've had this, so I really need to get a move on this and get some good usage in. And now for the highlighter that I'm going to be getting in, this one is from Bobbi Brown. This is called their Moon Glow highlighting powder. First of all, how gorgeous is the packaging, and it looks gorgeous on the inside as well. This is what we are looking at. This has a beautiful pattern going on, and I have some disturbance in the pan right there, but I have a feeling this is going to be a very deep pan, and because this is like a baked formula, this is going to take a while in hitting pan. Let me give you a swatch of this one. This is beautiful. This is slightly more warmer than the last one. It has a much more golden glow to it. So again, this is going to be great for that summer glow that I might have going on by next month. This looks so beautiful, and this is such a gorgeous formulation as well. I know I love these highlighters so much because they're so smooth and gorgeous on the skin, so I cannot wait to work on it more. Now in place of my Lime Crime Diamond Dew, I'm going to be bringing in another liquid eyeshadow, because I have a lot of liquid eyeshadows and all of them need some urgent attention. So I'm going to be bringing in my Stila Magnificent Metals, and this is in the shade Smoky Storm. It's a gorgeous shade. Let me quickly give you guys a swatch right here. You can apply it slightly more pigmented like that, or you can also blend it out to just get a nice diffusion of glitter. I really like this shadow and I really enjoy it. I feel like it's very similar to Diamond Dew in the way you can use it. Like you can use it as a dispersed glitter, or you can really heavily use it and get like beautiful eyeshadow work going on. This does have a little bit of windowing in there, but I haven't used it a ton. The thing is that with products like these, they tend to dry up really quickly as well, and that's why you can see windowing sometimes, which is very manipulative, honestly. Now because we're rolling this in so close to our quarterly refresh, I'm gonna have like a 10 times usage goal on this one, because I just want to use it a little bit, see what I feel about it. If after 10 times I feel like I want to keep it in the project, I might as well. Otherwise, I'll use it for 10 times and we'll roll it out and roll something else in. But it's a gorgeous product, so I cannot wait to use it. And now for the last roll in place of my Colorbar All-Rounder pencil, I'm going to be rolling in my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Pencil, and this is in the shade Silken Turquoise. I wanted to go for a completely different color profile, and this is so appropriate for the summertime because it's cooling on the eyes and everything. Like, it's a beautiful shade. Let me give you a swatch right here. This is what it looks like. It's very smooth, very pigmented, and again, because we are rolling this in so close to the quarterly refresh, I'm going to cap it again at 10 uses. I want to use this 10 times, and then we can, see if we want to keep it in the project or not. But yeah, I just want to get some usage on my colored liners because I rarely use them. I almost forget to use them, and that's why I want to have it in here. Right now, it's almost full. I think I've sharpened it maybe once or twice, so I want to get some good usage on this one. But yes, with that, I finished my project pan update, my second update for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you didn't, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Do let me know how your project pan is going, because I know a lot of you are doing project pan as well. But that's gonna be it. As I said, I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Bye.